Hey friends, I wanted to review with you the components for your informational presentation or speech. Now that you're an expert pretty much on your topic, you are going to teach us why this issue is so prevalent in society today. However, it's your job in this presentation to not be biased. It's your job to inform us, but not persuade us. So we're going to talk about what the requirements are. It is a 3 to 4 minute informational speech. You're not appealing to pathos, no matter how emotional this topic is. It is informational. And just like you did in your research, you're going to need to tell us about the background on the history and development. How did this become a thing? What the current status is and the multiple perspectives of the people who are involved with this issue. And then what are the future implications of this issue? So all of that research that you've done on exploring this whole topic holistically, that's what you're going to give to us in a nutshell of 3 to 4 minutes. You do need to use note cards. You need to know the part. So obviously knowing your information and being able to answer questions is really important. You need to dress the part, look professional, and we'll talk about that at a later time. Speak the part, know your words, use formal academic language, no second person point of view because the audience doesn't want to be accused of anything. And then you also need an appropriate visual aid for your presentation. And I'll give you some examples later on of what that should look like. So some sort of visual aid that is really visually going to enhance your presentation. A lot of us like to use Google Slides, which is great. I encourage you to download a more creative looking template, like perhaps from Slides Carnival or someplace like that. And you don't want to read your PowerPoint slides. Remember, this isn't a lesson, so you definitely want to make sure your visual aid is actually enhancing visually your presentation. Okay, so you're going to be scored on focus and content, delivery and style, and your visual aid and professionalism. That's going to comprise 55 points. All of this is on our Schoology page in the Informed Citizens folder on our Schoology page. So you can reference this document later, and there's also a link to it here. Focus and content, you obviously need to know your stuff. So again, that background and development, all of the information that pertains to it, but it needs to be delivered in a way that you're not getting lost in the details, right? Because again, you've got this 3 to 4 minute time range. Good voice pitch and eye contact. We'll talk about specific strategies for that, and note cards, effective language, informative stance. I do want you to be professionally attired for your presentation. Don't mind my puppy. And your visual aid should enhance your presentation. Okay, I'm going to stop the slides there. You can see what your deductions are. Those are typical, as you know, for any of your assignments. Okay, more soon. Ask questions if you need to.